Hello there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to a band named Steely Dan for the very first time. We're going to be checking out 3 of their songs back to back to back, which should give us a good idea of who they are and what they're about musically. The first song we'll check out is Reeling in the Years, then Do It Again, and we'll end the triple reaction off with the song titled Peg. Now, I don't really know much about Steely Dan, and I've only heard their name in my lifetime probably 10 times in total, so I know of their existence and I know that they're held in pretty high regard, but today will be my first foray into their world, so I'm excited to dive in, and that is all thanks to Rodney the Courageous for making this donation request. Thank you so much, Rodney, for all of your support and for putting a new artist onto the channel. But now, let's jump in. Oh. The bounce is there. Oh. And some very gamey electric guitar.
Your everlasting summer, you can see it fading fast. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years?
Ooh.
Stowing away the time.
I like that harmony.
Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time.
Very consistent.
Up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? You've been telling me you're a genius since you were 17.
Wow, so just a few brief notes here, but right away there is a massive emphasis in the feel of this song. It's just a boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. That kind of consistent rhythm has been persisting throughout here. And when you stack on top of that this very heavy electric guitar, it creates a very fatty sound in like the upper echelons of my headphones. And then when the entire like choir emerges in that chorus, it fills out the entirety of the mix and adds on top of the rest of the, previously mentioned instrumentation. It's a very unique sound as well. I don't know how to qualify or I guess characterize this genre this far, so let's just keep listening.
You've been telling me you're a genius since you were 17. And all the time I've known you, I still don't know what you mean. The weekend at the college didn't turn out like you planned. The things that pass for knowledge I can't understand.
That's funny.
Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
Oh wow.
Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time?
Yeah.
Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
Oh, bit of shredding happening. Dual guitar.
I spent a lot of money and I spent a lot of time.
And then it just magically flips back into the verse sections. What a unique sound this song has, and I guess Steely Dan has. This is cool.
I spent a lot of money and I spent a lot of time. The trip we made to Hollywood is etched upon my mind. After all the things we've done and seen, you find another man. The things you think are useless, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the keys? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the keys? Have you had enough of mine?
Who is the guitarist in this group? Steely Dan. Walter Becker? Seems like he's the one. Or there's also someone named John Harrington. It's not clear to me which guitarist is the lead in this track. I like it though. I like it. It's got a fun energy to it, very bouncy, and of course like the lead guitar in my brain, because I'm a guitarist, I love the way it just takes over this track. Some moments are riff heavy, other moments are a bit more seem more improvisational, but it's almost this weird balance between the two where there's like two beats of structure, the triplets, the ascending triplets that go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, stair-stepping your way up, but then the ending of that phrase, for example, gets a bit more love, a bit more notes, more improvisational flair. I could imagine if the song were to be played live, those would be moments where the electric guitar can kind of do what it wants to do creatively. And then of course, like the vocals, they definitely stand out in my mind, again, especially in that massive chorus section. And I was thinking, like, what is this song really getting at lyrically? Reeling in the years. To me, it almost feels like a bit of seize the moment. Are you reeling in the years? Are you getting all of the experiences, all that you want out of life? But then it's also, I think, paired with this sort of questioning that's happening between two people in a relationship. Are we in the same place? It doesn't seem like the knowledge that you're gaining from whatever things that you're doing is of much importance or use to me, and I don't understand it. I don't understand you, and vice versa. I just feel like we don't understand each other. What you think is interesting is not interesting to me, and what I think is interesting is not interesting to you. It's almost like our priorities are a bit different. So in a weird way, it's like, are you taking advantage of all that you have, and we're also different from each other? So is it my perception that you are or aren't taking advantage of the opportunities available to you? Or is it just an artifact of us being different people? I think it could be a combination of either of those things, but I'm not really sure if it's fair to combine those meanings together, but it definitely has me thinking nonetheless. And a great intro to Steely Dan so far. Let's check out the second song of the day, Do It Again. Da-da-na-na-na-na. That's catchy. Oh god, and what is... this already sounds so different. Do it again. I expect some repetition maybe structurally in this. Do it again and again. shaker. I was thinking, like, what is the story being told in this first verse here? If the morning you go gunning for the man who stole your water, and you fire till he is done in, but they catch you at the border. And then later it goes, you go back, Jack, do it again, wheel turning round and round, you go back, Jack, do it again. It's almost like he's caught in this cycle of just, you know, if this is crime, for example, then he's going to repeat the crime later. What happened yesterday is going to happen today, is going to happen tomorrow. What is then is now, is in the future.
When you know she's no high climber, then you find your only friend in a room with your two-timer, and you're sure you're near the end. Then you love a little wild one, and she brings you only sorrow. All the time you know she's smiling, you'll be on your knees tomorrow. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. We'll turn it round and round.
I like these choruses a lot.
Jack, do it again.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm just having this vivid image of, like, somehow me listening to this song, and I feel like the perfect environment to do that would be almost like either on a yacht or in a car with the oh god, what is it called? With the cover off. I forget what the actual name is for that. Those feel like the best environments for this. You hear that bass below? Now, like, we get some synth or organ. This might be the Hammond organ. I liked that organ solo a lot. It in moments was very virtuosic, and other moments it was just all about the feel of the notes kind of bleeding into each other and really filling up the mids and bit of the highs in this mix. It reminds me a little bit, not entirely of John Lord of Deep Purple, but reminds me a little bit of that. Also reminds me a bit of Brent from Grateful Dead. There's one more name. Maybe it'll occur to me. Let's keep going.
Now you swear and kick in Vegas
Such a relaxed
that you're
vibe.
not a gambling man. Then you will find you're back in Vegas with a handle in your hand.
A handle in your
No
hand.
bad cards can make you money, so you hide them when you're able. In the land of milk and honey, you must put them on the table. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again.
Half-jack, blackjack
Turning round and round, you go back,
for the card game.
do it again.
We're getting a fade. Yeah, a bit of a fade out. Man, both of these songs rhythmically have been very consistent. What you get in the beginning rhythmically is what you're going to get in the very end rhythmically. So I'm like able to continue bouncing my head just the entire time, vibing along to the melody, to the instruments outside of drums. The song Do It Again kind of, again, it just feels like it's talking about the sort of repeated nature of like our poor behaviors, right? Whether it's like a mistake and we just repeat it over and over kind of cyclically, or it could be like, you know, I think they were mentioning gambling, like going to Vegas and having like the card with a, what was it called, the black card or something, capable of winning you money, but it seems like that black card isn't actually legal and part of the game, so you're diving back into the world of vices, risky behavior to do it again rather than like reform one's behavior, but sung in such a bright and enjoyable manner. It almost feels like they're implying the opposite, or at least they're just saying, you know, this person, Jack, he's doing it again and again and again, and this is his life. He's kind of inadvertently but actively chosen for himself to repeat these same mistakes over and over and over, and it becomes like exponentially harder, in my opinion, to break some of those, let's say, year-long, decade-long patterns of behavior and thought, because it is at a certain point ingrained in your psychology and even in your bodily chemistry. You expect things on a routine now. You've been leading this life. Things have been working for you. Whatever pathology that one has been carrying, it hasn't been checked in a meaningful way that would disrupt one's life entirely. So these bad behaviors, you're almost like incentivized to do it again. It's like, using a simple example, imagine as a kid, you got away with one lie and you didn't break that plate, for example, and nobody knows that you did. Well, you broke the plate, but nobody knows that you did because you lied about it. Well, the kid then learns through that reinforcement, hey, I didn't get the punishment for making this plate break. Now I can continue using lying as a tool to continue getting away with things. And over time, do it again and again and again. That behavior becomes very hard to then rectify, would be a good way to put it. But all the while sung in a very soft rock-esque manner. Again, I could imagine listening to that on a yacht. Enjoyable. Steely Dan is really fun to listen to. I like their bright energy here. Let's check out the last song of the day, Peg. feels... Oh. This feels a bit like a funk.
I seen your picture.
Ooh.
Your name in lights above it. This is your big debut. It's like a dream come true. So won't you smile for the camera? I know they're gonna love it. Peg. I like
Peg.
your picture.
Like Peggy? Peggy-O?
I keep it with your letter. Done up in blueprint blue. It sure looks good on you. And when you smile for the camera, I know I love you better.
Really digging this bass line here.
You better.
The vocal harmony again. Cool intervals. Really cool intervals.
It's your favorite foreign movie.
I'm really not sure what this song is about so far. It seems like Peg is a bit of a celebrity though. I think I'll need more context clues. Very... It's like somehow jazzy. Ooh. The guitars.
I like your picture. I keep it with your letter.
Pin shot.
Done up in blueprint blue. It sure looks good on you. And when you smile for the camera, I know I love you better. Hey, it will come back to you. Hey, it will come back to you. Then the shadow falls. You see it all repeat. It's your favorite foreign movie. It will come back to you. Hey, it will come back to you. Then the shadow falls. You see it all repeat. It's your favorite foreign movie. It will come back to you. Hey, it will come back to you. Then the shadow falls. You see it all repeat. It's your favorite foreign movie. It will come back to you. Hey, it will come back to you. Then the shadow falls. You see it all repeat. It's your favorite foreign movie.
Another super consistent rhythmic track. Very vibey feel. I don't understand what this one means though. In all honesty, this one, Peg, is hard for me to like get a grasp on its meaning. It seems like Peg is beautiful, and this person wants to picture her, and when pictures are taken of her, she looks even more beautiful in his eyes. But then he's saying, Peg, it will come back to you. What will come back to you? Like that. That's a little bit ambiguous to me. Let me pull up the lyrics and and see if I can figure out what's going on here. But Steely Dan is very enjoyable. Is a very enjoyable listen. I think very vibey. It's I think almost one of the perfect summer listens, again, like with the car top down, or if you're like on a boat with friends, just bouncing up and down. It's not the craziest, most intense, energetic song or set of songs I've ever heard, but it's right there in that enjoyable sweet spot. So Peg here, I've seen your picture, your name in lights above it. This is your big debut. It's like a dream come true. Okay, so she is famous. I guess maybe an actress. So won't you smile for the camera? I know they're gonna love it, Peg. I like your pin shot. I keep it up with your letter. Done up in print blue. It sure looks good on you. And when you smile for the camera, I know I'll love you better. So maybe this guy is like almost obsessing over Peg and doesn't really know who Peg is. But I still think, even given that context, Peg, it will come back to you. Then the shutter falls, you see it all in 3D. It's your favorite foreign movie. Like that chorus, I don't really understand what that means. If you have a better idea of what Peg means, please let me know in the comments down below. And just let me know what you think about Steely Dan in the comments section. I'm very curious to hear your perspectives on all of this, because this is my first foray into the world of Steely Dan. A bright energy, very relaxed feel, and I think a very electric guitar forward, all things considered, which for me is an absolute massive plus point. I enjoyed this. I hope you did as well. If you would like to make a request, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. You can request more Steely Dan, or really anything else for that matter. I'm totally game. But it's been a pleasure listening to Steely Dan alongside you today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, my friends. Take care and peace.